Ew, what is good? It's my anniversary. What is good? Man, I honestly was not expecting this much weird information this early on, but I am actually pretty happy to see what we're seeing because as of right now, this show definitely has a lot of potential to just be weird, to be, super sexual and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, I keep finding myself interested in the world and interested in what this main character is even going to bring for himself at the end of the day. Because not only has he, you know, made it clear to us and, his family and stuff that he's going to continuously push and try his best to, you know, make them proud and make himself proud ever since what he went through. But now that we have all of that out there, it's clear that he might not have uh, the mental fortitude to do that, right? Like, just seeing what he has gone through and understanding why he would not want to go outside and that stuff like that definitely changes the narrative of how they put him in such a bad light at first and then literally give us, the reason why it felt like that, right? Like a reason why things came off kind of, uh, I want to say like just messed up in the grand scheme of how they can easily showcase different parts of these characters' darker motives and whatnot. So to know that everybody has, their own skeletons in their closet, so to speak, it didn't really change much for me to believe that, like, you could be the worst person in your first life, but there's a chance, a small chance, that you could become better, right? Like, that's the hope that everybody kind of has in people in general that just either A, don't seem to get it, or B, they just don't want to get it, right? Like, they don't want to have these things be something that they do for not only their own good, but to help others. So, you can't really change that about some people, right? Like, that's just a natural thing that comes about how either you're raised, how you see things in general. And some people don't even think that others deserve the same amount that they deserve, right? Like, they just think they deserve everything. So, there's a ridiculous amount of types of people out there. So, it then kind of grows understandable when we see every single person that picked on him, was just some random kids, like they're nobodies that probably also have gone through the ringer through some certain things for their own reasons, but when they all come together and target one person, it's a lot easier to, get off those funny jokes and all that stuff all of a sudden because you're not the front line of it all. You're not the one taking all the heat, right? Like all of a sudden, the person taking the heat is the person who isn't friends with any of them, who wanted no problems with any of them. It's always those people that end up getting it the worst. So, interesting enough, I do see myself um, rooting for this guy, even though he's a freak. And even the girl was kind of a freak this week's episode, listening in on the mom and dad and stuff like that. So, not the most interesting stuff to be watching, but it happened. That happened nonetheless, man. So very, very weird stuff, but at the same time, kind of expected with anime, right? Like with anime, you should just expect any and everything to pop off, and for them to show what they showed this week, I'm not even surprised. I'm not even surprised. So with all that being said, everybody, I hope you're having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be when you're watching this. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely talk to you sooner than later. So have an awesome one, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.